Hey guys, I'm SKV and you're watching SKV Plays On, and welcome to another video of Black Myth Wukong. This particular video is for a super high damage build. So rather than me explaining too much, I'll just show you what this can do first. I'll be showing you a defensive armor set, which you can see right now. I'm using the defense armor build for this particular type of a super high damage output. And I'll be showing you what I can do with the crit chance and crit damage as well in another setup. So first, let me just show you what this thing is actually capable of. Make sure you keep an eye on what my procedure is. I'll explain it in a bit. I'm going to challenge the Yin Tiger for this. Gonna skip the cutscene. Check this out. I use the spirit. I move to the side, use the cloud step. I used the ring of fire, then took a sip and then brought the boys out. And then I went full 4 focus charge and then release a one shot. Literally just a one shot. Now comes the explanation part. The defense build that I'm using right now is the concept armor for Wukong, which you will get in the chapter 6. You need to backtrack a little bit after you get the cloud so that you can kind of float around. Go to a tree near the entrance when you entered the chapter 6. There is a tree that is kind of crooked. It has a light trunk. But under this tree there is a gold chest. Within the golden chest you will find this full set. As you can see, it's not a mythical status and you cannot upgrade this armor. At the very beginning when you get it, it's going to have the least defense possible. The only way this particular armor gives you a full-on 857 or more defense is when you have unlocked quite a bit of your talents and also all your relic related skills. I am currently in my new game plus 3, so I have unlocked everything related to my spells, my stances, my foundation, my transformations, and also my relics and my curios, and also I have 100% achievement. I am still in my new game plus 3. This is the third new game plus I'm playing. I will be streaming and I will be testing out this build during my stream. You can check out those boss fights as well. But right now, let me show you what you need to have for this particular build to work both on the defensive setup and also on the crit hit setup. Now, the first one is the defense. I'm already wearing it, so I'll just show you. Dark Iron Staff, what does it do? It converts the defense to your attack. So we need a lot of defense. What did I do? I got a lot of defense. How did I do that? I'm using the concept armor, or if you want, you can even use the bulking armor set, but this one is a less defense number compared to the concept armor. After that, the curios, I'm using the agate jar, which increases the defense by 15, and then the spike plate, which increases the defense by 30. Each of this will give me 30, 30, 30. So I did say I am in my new game plus 3, which means I've unlocked this spike plate 3 times. You cannot go more than 3 of them. If it was that, I would have added the 4th one here, but most of the items in the game, they have a cap of 3, especially the curio items. Some of them are unique, so they have only 1 of each, but some of them have 3 of each, so that you can increase some particular build or some particular achievement you need from your build. Right now I needed defense. I got 3 spike plates. I got a lot of defense. Now, if you notice, I have the auspicious lantern as well. This lantern is going to be required mainly because I'm going to be using the cloud step. If you remember, I used the cloud step and then I used the ring of fire when I did the damage. So here's what you need. You need the cloud step and your particular ring of fire. Why do you need these two particular spells? Is because when you go into Cloud Step, your lantern is going to give you the chance beguiled effect. This is the pagoda region related effect, or the pagoda prison cell effect, where there are some lantern keepers, 9 of them. On defeating all 9 of them, you will be able to get this particular item. And it is a bit hard to find them, so check out some video that has a proper tutorial on how to find all 9 of those lantern keepers. But the whole screen turns black and white when those guys show up. Make sure you don't defeat the boss all the way at the top of the pagoda. That boss needs to be there before you can reach the 9 kills on the particular lantern keepers. Don't defeat that boss. If you defeat the boss, then that black and white stuff is not going to happen. You're not going to get the beguiled effect, which means you will miss out on the lantern. Make sure you don't kill the main boss on the top of the pagoda. You can kill the other boss that's in a secret area within the pagoda itself. I'm not going to spoil too much. You can check out that video. But yeah, 9 of the gatekeepers, and then you get this item. If you see, it is also gonna give you the beguiled effect, the same effect that you get from the pagoda region. But here's the thing, you need to be in the Cloud Step. Why do you think that effect is very important? Because your character's eyes start glowing red. Every time your eyes are red, that means you have gotten an attack buff. This particular lantern does the same effect that would have happened in pagoda region near the prison cells. So this is why I'm using this. And the Cloud Step related issue is because most of the things I'm going to do is going to depend on the Cloud Step. If you notice, I'm also using the brew with the soaks, defense, and then the breath of fire. This needs Cloud Step, okay? Cloud Step on that, and then Cloud Step on my particular lantern, and then I'll be executing in the Cloud Step itself. I need to do this particular execution during the Cloud Step itself before it runs out. That's when I get the highest damage. You can also see I'm using the Go Right Taoist. He is going to be buffing up my attack. He is very important right now for this build, but he is even more important for the critical chance build. I'll show you why in a bit. But other than that, you'll also notice that I have something called the Jade Lotus Soak. This particular thing, you get it by picking up the lotus plants in the waters. It's an RNG drop. It's going to be a bit hard to get 3 of them. Let alone you getting 1 of them is great. If you have 1 or 2, it would literally help with the defense build. And of course the long bomb, it increases the damage and gives me 4 slots, because of which I'm using 3 defense stuff and 1 Cloud Step related stuff, all of which is going to in turn increase my attack. Now the same situation, I'm gonna switch it up with the crit build. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Fubon staff, which is a new Game Plus staff, and it is the highest crit chance. As you can see, 25% crit chance. We're gonna use this mainly because of that, and also it does the spikes or spines that shoot out of the staff when you do a focused hit. Those spikes, if it hits the enemy, it does double damage or triple damage depending on how many spines hit it. Now other than that, of course, I am going to be using 2 different types of armor pieces. One is for the 2-piece set bonus from the gold embroidered armor set. I'm going to use the gold mask of Fury, and then I'm going to use the gold embroidered chest piece or the shirt. Now using the 2 pieces, you can see I got the first passive perk, which is for a short duration after performing a skill from your spirit or from your vessel, you will increase the damage output drastically. Other than this, I'm also going to use the arm bracer or gauntlets from the Ochre arm guard. I'm not using it mainly for its 2-piece set or 4-piece set. bonus. I'm using it for its unique effect. If you can see, it says upon consuming focus point, moderately increases crit chance. Critical hit chance is very important for this build because as long as you have a high crit chance, your crit damage is definitely gonna happen. Moving on to the leg armor, I'm gonna be using the Ebon Gold Gaiters. This one, if you can see, it uses Cloud Step as well. So increasing damage on the Unveiling Strike using Cloud Step is going to add to my other Cloud Step related conditions. Now this is the full set right here for this critical hit build. Now I gotta change my curio. What I'm gonna do is leave the lantern as it is, just the defense curios, switch it to one of the crit chance, the cat eye beads, then switch the other spike plates with the crit damage related Beast Buddha. If you have anything else you want to add, you can add it. If you don't have the Beast Buddha, I want the crit damage, so I'm going for this. Now if you noticed, I did not have crit chance on my soaks, so we're gonna change the soaks. Go to brew in the shrine, change it with crit chance, and another crit chance. So basically I have 3 crit chance related tiger relics, but I still have the same long bomb for the damage increase, and of course I'm using the breath of fire still because Cloud Step is still very important for this particular procedure. Now what you need to do is reset this, and I'm going to do the same thing I did with the defense build. Check this out. Challenge Yin Tiger.
Armor and arm.
Skip cutscene. Place your spirit first. Go to the side, use your Cloud Step, then the ring, then summon your clones, drink, charge it up, and let go. Did you see the crit? It went up to 11,000 plus. So basically it's the same procedure, but you will be doing much more damage with the crit chance build. Just to give you an idea, I'm gonna show you the numbers and how it increases things when I use one item at a time. I'm gonna first show you as it is. This is the crit chance, 36%. Crit damage is 202%. And my attack is 152. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this particular spirit. With the spirit there I have 228 attack, but the crit chance and crit damage are still the same. After this I'm going to do my Cloud Step, and you can see my eyes are glowing, which means that has increased my attack significantly. You can see that 243 now, and my crit chance is 52%. Along with this I can release my needle, and that also should add to my crit chance now, 72%. And then of course the usual procedure. Within the Ring of Fire you can do this. Basically using the Ring of Fire is mainly for the 4 focus hit. The 4 focus hit is mainly because I need for this particular perk or unique effect to get activated, because it says consuming focus points moderately increases critical hit depending on how many you've consumed. So if I consume 4 focus points, that moderately increased critical chance is going to be times 4. So that helps a lot with the crit chance. As you saw, it was 72%. If you want, you can even use medicines to increase your damage, crit chance and crit damage, and make this super high damage build even more super. Okay, I'm going to do one more super high damage hit on Yin Tiger. Just check out the procedure. This time what I'm planning to do is I'm going to use the needle as well, but I hope I can make it in time for the cloud step not to disappear. Skip. Immediately put the spirit first. Go to the side, cloud step, ring, and then the poise, and then the sip, and then charge it up, and release. Did you see the damage? Well, that's about it for this particular build. Hope you guys enjoyed that bit of a showcase. And go try it out yourself. Do let me know how it turns out for you guys. I'm done for this particular super high damage build video. Ciao for now. And as always, you guys keep smiling. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, sayonara, tata, see you, and bye bye.